Look,
Yep,
at last.
I'll definitely. Should we keep going?
Yeah.
To burden others with your own fears and responsibilities is cowardice. My royal magic.
What a low.
Our land is consumed.
We fight for your ideal world. Here and now. We'll take him down. For victory!
You can do this!
I'll give you the. This is just what I need! This might be too much. Looks like we can't brute force through this one. Come on! Follow me!
Let my power help.
Thank you. Thank you.
Face my wrath!
Trivial.
Take this!
This is nothing. Is there? I'm all prepared.
I leave it to you.
How's this?
Face my wrath!
Is that all?
Come to me!
Luis is gathering an we can't let him focus your attacks! We've got to stop him before he takes us out in one shot!
No. Just the thing. I knew you'd help.
That was helpful, thanks. Even my strength.
For all
Guards
that
up!
I believe.
Be to the rear guard.
Be gone! Take this!
Oh, yeah, this is nothing.
Oh, power of heroes! Comrades, lend me your strength! Here!
Thanks. I'm grateful. That helped.
Only the strong can prevail.
Summoner. The situation is changing. I'd rather refrain for now.
I will crush
might be
the
a good
fantasy
strategy.
in your heart.
Forward! Come forth, royal soul!
Only the strong can prevail.
With blade in hand! Is that all?
For all that I believe.
Here I go! Come forth now! Behold this power!
Raging fire!
Lend me your strength!
Take my power!
Very good. By all, I will face your convictions head on. Wallow in despair. Face my wrath.
Come! Strike me if you dare!
They take my fullest power! It is your turn! I call upon a royal soul!
the strong can
We'll do this together!
I leave it to you!
Wallow in despair. Take this!
With blade in hand!
I shall do my best. No use holding back.
That helped.
Thanks.
Cut me.
Watch me! No need to rush this. I'll show you! Frost!
Lend me your strength!
The fantasy.
Let's go!
Still up?
Wallow in despair. Face my wrath! Magna, come to me!
Focus your attacks! We've got to stop him before he takes us out in one shot!
Let us fight as one!
It's up to you now.
You're standing, I
The
see!
magma buildup's
You
dissolving!
fight well.
We all work together.
This is not over.
We'll combine our strength!
Help me finish this.
There is no hope for you. Face my wrath!
Is that all?
Trivial. I call upon a royal soul.
Descend as a storm stubborn, hey?
Let's work together!
Take my power.
I do not fear death. And yet... I think we've won this one. So the power I have now is not enough. The Magla drawn to the royal scepter has faded more than I expected. Just as I thought. I would be a fool to underestimate you, but I made a decision that day. Even if history remembers me as a destructor king, I will put an end to the injustices of this world.
What? What are you?
I commend you. Clearly no half measures will do. If I am to take your lives, I must stake my own, and all its power.
Damn! We can't get close! 'Tis a tremendous aura!
I have a vision, and you will interfere with it no longer. Wait!
It's his gauntlet runner.
Luis still has the royal scepter. If we let him buy time, there's no telling what he'll do.
Bloody hell! We can't even go after him. There's no time to go back down to land and reorganize. We'll do whatever it takes to get that scepter back before the dawn.
Ah, everyone! That bastard Luis took to his Skyrunner!
Yes, we know. Can you go after him?
It'd be suicide, lad. Oh, suppose it's too late to back down now. Well, I was saving some reserve power for the trip home. But if we're using it here, we're using it here. Well, chums, batten down the hatches and brace for the storm. Hold to it now! Get in! I'll just fire up the...
Look over there! Enemies! Ugh, of all times!
How many are there? Where did they all come from?
He's trying to slow us down. Ain't like Luis to put off a fight, but I suppose he's too cornered to be picky anymore.
Hold on! The old girl's still barely holding together. She can't take off that quickly.
What do we do?
Your Highness, you get in the runner first. We'll buy you some time for takeoff.
We can fight them together.
No. Even if we get the Skyrunner off the ground, it'll all be for naught if anything happens to you. No need to fuss anyway. We'll just kick them around for a bit while preparations are underway. Does that work for everyone else?
Fine. Suppose I'll keep you company.
Had you not suggested it, I would have done so myself.
What else are we gonna do? Twiddle our thumbs inside while Norris does all the work?
Nearest, don't let us down now.
Right. I'll get it done, damn it! Hop in, Your Highness.
Well, let's do this.
We hold the line! We must endure this.
Hulkenberg!
Got it! We're powered!
Not good. They're going for the Skyrunner.
Not on my watch.
Let's wreck him!
Hey, what are you doing?
Sure you want to die next to me, old man? Thought you ate platypus.
Aye, it's true I don't understand you and I never will. But I know I don't hate you, boy.
Let's go!
Aye! We fly!
What? A noble must protect his people! Take this! Finally, I've earned my title.
She flies. Straight and steady.
Our kingdom is in your hands, my prince.
We gotta go back! Everyone, they're going to!
We can't go back now.
We have to!
Take cover in the back. You made my dreams come true. You and the rest of them. If we live, we'll meet again.
What are you...
Let's fly!
You've lost everything, and yet still here you stand. I must say your audacity is almost admirable. However, you rejected me, and I will not relinquish the royal scepter. Since we cannot come to terms, we can only decide this through battle. I have but one final question. Prince, do you wish to stop me? Or do you wish to be king? What is it you truly want?
I want to stop you.
I see. Then I too will fight you with all that I am. For the sake of this country. But it hardly matters now. My ascension is complete. With my own hands, I will Here ends the royal bloodline and the legacy of...
I can't listen to any more. What new age? You refuse to believe in dreams. That's why you... All that means is that you'll never beat us.
The time for words has passed. So be it.
Such intense magla!
The quintessential force of the archetype. Is this all?
Such strength! How? It's happening so quickly!
Behold! This is the Royal Scepter's potential. Resist no longer. As I said, I would rather not force needless death upon you. Embrace it once more. Take your true form and become worthy of my new world. You are unfazed by the melancholy. Yet you thirst. Drink deep of the magma.
Not again!
What?
Stop! No! No! This can't be! Wake up! I said wake up! Hey! Please!
My obstacles are clear. The boy
Open your eyes!
is no more.
Wake up! Please! You have to wake up!
Where
you awake now? I summoned you just in time. Do you remember what happened? What you've done?
I ripped out my...
I'm frankly amazed you would go to such lengths, even to fight back against the spell. If I hadn't saved you, you really would be dead. But rest assured, we're finally safe. As for where we are far, far away from that hellish world. Do you remember the first time we met? I was sure you would find a clue in your journey that might reveal where in the world this place is. So I believed anyway, but I was wrong. From the start. This place is... It was never of that world to begin with. No. Maybe there's a better way to put it. This is a place that exists between reality and fantasy. In other words, the world we've been living in is fantasy. The journey was all an illusion.
An illusion?
There's nothing but despair in that world. And it will never get better. It's an endless, painful, irredeemable hell. I'd always believed that creating a utopia was possible. And if there was desire, then I thought maybe one day someone would achieve it. But I came to realize I was mistaken. In the end, a fantasy is just that. A fantasy. But all that primordial chaos only exists in that world. The world of reality is nothing like that. Really, it's an environment you should know quite well. You've come to know so much of it already. Through text on a page. Now, behold!
Isn't this?
Indeed. It's the world I wrote accounts of in my novel. Until now, you've thought this world a mere fantasy. But it's not.
So the world I know is all an illusion. And the world of the novel is... reality?
Surely you already know. There is no deadly magic, no prejudice between its people. Now, all you have to do is admit that everything you've been through has been nothing but a story. Just a fantasy. Then this can be your perfect reality. Your journey of revolution was just a passing dream.
What will happen to my friends?
You don't have to worry. As long as... that world is past any point of redemption. Change is impossible. In the end, people don't want their world to change. They just want... You can't blame Luis for wanting to end that cycle. How could anyone accept...
Even so,
Come on, snap out of it!
What?
My, such disbelief on your... Come now. Magic? Some otherworldly force capable of anything? We thank those curiosities in academia. They were there because of the place's You still don't believe me. Why is that?
I still have unfinished business.
But why? What unfinished business? You don't have to chase your fears and anxieties based on some misguided... Reality is a monolith. Reality is unchangeable. So stay...
This place...
You mean... you deny it?
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comfort. Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all.
The journey, my friends...
Why won't you understand? I see. I understand now. Despite my lofty ideals, I lost every... Reality isn't just cruel. It's cruel beyond any hope of change. That's...
Who are you?
me. My name is Hethlodius V. Or... I'm half of one, to be accurate. And this place... No, it is not real. This was the form of my youth. When first I entered the ancient sanctum, I once took such joy and passion for my ideals. But the tremendous incomprehension and injustice that defines our world, I want to save you from that despair. If you stay here, at least you'll be saved. Do you truly still want to leave this place?
The battle's not over yet.
You are on the cusp of dying at Luis's hands. I can't let you throw your life away against that man. Fantasy is a curse, sweet in seeming. I suppose how I promised to travel the world someday. Archetypes embody the power of heroes who sought to... I wrote all my ideals into my novel. But my love's death showed me how...
I have to try at least.
Why can't you see that those ideals would... That world is beyond your help.
Vida's power. This is it!
So you would vainly struggle onward in the real world. Then even my folly has come to haunt you. My mistake. This is for your sake! I will show you the truth! You touched it? It was in this story, in this book, where you found your...
Prince! The magic seeds!
Why? You were my... I have no choice.
This is it!
So this is what it means to truly... What power? If you go back now, your ambitions will avail you nothing.
I'm not sure.
Are you this determined to cling to your beliefs? Such power. No matter how dire your fate, you never gave up. Across 3 nations, 8 tribes, and human... Is that the role you would see?
Do you hear me? Your Highness!
Oi! Wait! How? Their voices reach you?
My friends are waiting.
The support and ardor of your allies. Yeah. Neglect anxiety, and magic will lead to ruin. If perhaps archetypes are the will of humankind of old, left to us.
We don't know that it can't be done.
Fascinating. Even as you face down the... I see. Well, once you return to reality, this place will surely fade. But if I truly am the idealized soul and hope of your father, now then. Now that you say hello. all right? However... the kingdom rests in... If there is yet any value to believing in something beyond... Now...
Everyone! He's awake!
Is he all right?
Thank the stars.
Huh. Considering it was we who engaged Amata's gambit, this must be rather humorous to him.
We pulled through. Thanks to Neurus. Can't believe he caught us mid-plummet on that busted Skyrunner.
Well, don't leave out Heisme. Wouldn't have expected his wings to be so handy.
Never again.
We're in good shape. Our wounds have already healed. It was all so fast. I'm still a little shocked.
True. It's bound to be everyone hoping the best for us below. Like what Luis did. Only the magic working in reverse.
What?
Why? Why do you still stand in defiance? What drives such tenacity?
Luis! The world is full of injustice. Not everything you've said is wrong, much as it hurts to admit.
Yet, you would give up because you see no other way. And no future can come from that. We may struggle with fear and anxiety, but we shape our own destiny with our own hands. I have no doubts.
Yes, you're a man who has endured tragedy. It's foolish, I know, all this talk of belief. I know well. That said, if you cast aside all belief, all that remains is to endure a slow death.
As for me, I believe things can change. I have to. Singing and believing aren't so far apart, right? Even then, my songs touched you too. I know they did.
After I'd idealized my death more than I ever did my life, thanks to a chance encounter, everything changed for me. Now I can hope for the best, without fearing for the worst. The possibilities are endless. If you ask me, that's what magic is.
Luis, you got all these people who believe in you, because you gave them a shred of hope. And now, you want to crush that hope? Maybe you're the one who's scared. Deep down, you're afraid to admit to yourself, you're the one who's hopeless now.
Luis, the fairies came to live in the Sanctum. But do you know why we chose it? The Elder Tribe. We admired the people of humanity. To make our dreams into realities, we have to trust each other. When people do that, that's what makes them so amazing. If you deny the power of trust, if you make the world a place where it can't exist, then you're just plain wrong!
Fools. These false foundations. Who in their right mind could promise such fantasies? I will never let injustice be repeated. Never again!
His aura is entirely different. It's a magla burst. Luis is becoming a human.
Come on then! No choice now. We prove ourselves with all that we are!
Let's go then! This is our final battle!
Again, the world must be shattered, and again you will die in tribute.
We will win this. For the sake of our world.
If we all work together.
You can do this!
Our new world
Come on, help me out!
have no need.
It's up to you to help.
That was helpful.
Thank you.
Give in to anxiety.
Only a flesh wound.
The inequities of the world can only be cleansed. Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
What? Is he trying to swallow those people? Wait, they're... puppets? Yeah! I can protect us. I'm sensing deadly magma in the puppets.
Let's set it up!
Attack him before he swallows more! Get him!
How about this?
All right! They've got any weakness.
There is no power in your fantasy.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one. Allies, together!
You can do this!
Behold my power!
Yes! The puppet's magma's fading!
Everyone is counting. I ask for your aid. It is your turn!
Let's do this together! Burn!
It's okay. We'll do this together! No, this won't work. Maybe not.
By the sworn oath of knighthood, come! Not now. Just the thing.
I knew you'd help.
Thank you. Thanks.
Our new world and its ideals have no need for you.
If we all work together.
It's up to you now.
Now for a grand maneuver! Raging fire!
The world
Light is power.
and its people shall perish.
This is it!
Sorry!
Still, you defy me.
There!
Thanks.
That was helpful. Thank you.
Our
I
new
must
world
concentrate.
have no need for you.
Let my power support you.
Last dancer! Burn!
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
I'm all prepared.
I'm counting on you.
No holding back!
Yes!
Still here?
The puppet's mask was fading! Yupa's really hurting! Can someone help her? Yupa's hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
From our provisions.
That helped.
I'm grateful. Thanks.
The world of old and its people.
I ask for your aid.
You can do this!
Help me finish this. Watch me. Raging fire.
Our new world and its ideals have no need for you.
The magic seeds!
You struggle in vain. Your fantasy... Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
Night! As the point of a worthy foe after all.
I shall do for victory.
It's up to you now.
The puppet's mask was fading!
I've got just the behold this power.
Freeze over!
Sorry, my mistake.
Let's work together!
Let's go.
Let's do this! Good.
Don't get sloppy, Captain! Ow!
Sacrifice yourself to the new age.
With blade in hand.
Ouch!
The puppet's mask was fading!
My world! My perfect world! Not yet. I refuse. You will be a sacrifice.
His Magla has gone out of control. At this...
In the end, even he couldn't escape his own anxiety.
Then by his own logic, we've got to put him down.
If he saw a threat in our power,
You can't just believe in nothing.
Luis Guiaban!
Okay, it's time to do this!
Come on, everyone. Let's go!
This is our last chance. We've come this far. We have to end this here and now.
Here I go. I shall put all on the line. I've got just the... Come on, follow me.
We'll combine it. I knew you'd help.
That was helpful. Thank you.
The world of old and its people shall perish.
This should work.
Thank you. That helped.
That's needed.
Feel true terror. Give in to anxiety.
regain my strength. I ask for your aid. I can do this. I must do something.
That helped.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Juna,
I'll
careful!
give you
Your
to
defenses
show
are
you.
down! Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
This is just what I need.
Let's set it up!
Together then.
Juna,
Observe
careful!
the
Your
night.
defenses are down!
I stand waiting.
Tactic. Juna's badly hurt! Get her some healing! Juna, are you okay?
Oh, souls of
You look like
kings,
you're about to
give
drop.
me strength.
You knew you'd help.
That helped.
Trust me.
Vulcanbird!
This'll be over
You've got
soon enough.
several ailments slowing
Watch
you down!
me. This might sting.
Behold. Lend me your strength.
Let's go.
I with blade in hand. Is that all?
Why? Why feel true terror?
Aura's overpowering! It's making it harder to fight!
I can do this.
Just hold on!
I channel my power. A fast dancer. Going for the weak spot.
Vulcanbird!
Set it up!
You've got
I leave it to you.
ailments slowing you down!
Vanidia, a foolish people.
What's happening?
Seriously?
From our provision.
That helped.
That was helpful. Thank you.
Juna,
Here I
careful!
go.
It looks like you've got several ailments! Watch your back!
I'll show you.
Freeze over!
Come forth, royal soul! This is it! Still here?
A world born begun.
We gotta wake her up!
Trivial.
Only a flesh wound.
Feel true terror.
This is
This'll do.
Time for my grand comeback!
Observe the enemy. Adjust the base.
You knew you'd help.
I'm grateful. That helped. In the end, am I ability? Is it over for me?
Feel true terror.
The audacity! Only a flesh wound.
Feel true terror.
Is my anxiety and weakened her? She's under attack! Magma's all gathering together!
My strength.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded! Someone heal her! Hulkenberg's down! Get her back up! His aura's overpowering! It's making it harder to fight! Just hold on! Frost! Stubborn, hey? Hulkenberg's down! Someone help her get back in the fight!
This should work.
My spirit is unbroken.
I feel so slow.
This is really hurting! Can someone help her? No way! User's down! Someone help her!
The audacity!
Feel true terror.
Jules knocked out! We gotta wake her up! Come on, not like this! Someone help, please!
Here!
I've rejoined the fray! Juna's down! Someone, I can do this! Get her back on her feet! Hang in there!
That helped.
Time for my grand comeback!
Thank you.
I can't believe this! Hulkenberg's badly wounded! Someone heal her!
Feel true terror.
Hulkenberg's down! Get her back up! Juna's badly hurt! Get her some healing!
I feel so heavy.
Hulkenberg's down! Someone help her get back in the fight! This might sting! Juna, are you okay?
The magic
Look
seed!
like you're about to stop! You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain!
Thanks.
Thanks!
My spirit is unbroken.
Feel true terror. The Nidia of
He's got a power that can wipe out an entire tribe! We have to do something!
Feel true terror. Shatter.
My strength.
His aura's overpowering! It's making it harder to fight! Behold this power! Just hold on! Freeze over!
Sure don't give up easy. You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain. This gotta wake her up.
I feel so heavy.
At this rate, I'll...
No, it's really hurting.
It hurts.
Someone help her. There's even more magma emerging. Something bad's coming.
Feel true terror.
Juna's down. Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
Just the thing.
Time for my grand comeback.
I can do this.
Can we get her some healing?
I must do something.
That helped.
That helped.
Trust me,
You've got a
This'll
bunch
be
of
over
ailments
soon
slowing you
enough.
down, Captain. Frost! What happened to his hit? Come on, Juna, focus.
my strength.
Yuffie's guard is down.
Take it!
That was helpful. Thank you.
I'm obliged. Join with me!
Come to this.
We'll combine our strength!
May yet cling to life.
Feel true terror.
My strength.
Feel true terror.
What was that? Give up now.
Yuffie's down.
To die.
Someone help her. This aura's overpowering. It's making it harder to fight. Just hold on.
This should work.
My spirit is unbroken!
Captain's down. Someone help him back up.
Feel true terror.
Audacity!
breaks.
Look! He's done it! He's finally beaten Luis!
Does this mean he's won? I'm not dreaming this.
He did it!
Not yet. I have my ideals.
Witness!
Everyone's fighting their fear and anxiety. Nobody knows for sure what's right. And even through all that, the people have declared you king!
We fight for more than justice. Show him our will against his. Show him the fall of his world!
Hold fast to your ideals! 'Tis your sworn duty as king!
You wielded the power of kings! It's time to stop following in their footsteps! Now it's your turn to take your place with them!
Your fantasy is naught but lies!
What? What's going on?
Fantasy is more than an empty dream. It's a dream with the power to change the world!
Damn you!
That must be the Lord that governs Utopia in all worthy champions. I see. At long last, fantasy has become...
The people have chosen my son. Thus it is.
And now, a novel you wrote with such passion will...
This voice, could it be?
While flames swept through the sanctum, I cast a final spell to abandon my body and survive. I had to, so I might provide guidance.
The power of the archetype.
No. All I did was awaken them to it. That power is no great and rare treasure. It is and anyone has the power to change. Now, that boy has grasped the courage of a warrior. For what greater embodiment of the impossible is there than a dragon? And he now...
I see. Then he is not... I lost all the power I once knew. I saw the sanctum burn, and so I placed my faith in the royal magic.
This shall do. The people no longer need some mystic relic or some lofty provided they can turn their anxiety into strength.
This isn't about the throne anymore. It marks the almost the appointed time. The day is dawning on a... However, if I may truly...
It's been a long road to this...
It has indeed. But for our son, a new journey now begins.
Heed me, all people of the kingdom.
He speaks.
I now settle the long... They who hath gathered the most faith from their sub... Behold!
I still can't believe it. His Majesty.
I won't accept it!
He can't just crown his son after all.
Disorderly conduct!
Settle down. Our new king has been decided, and the royal capital falls...
Bloody fantastic.
Quietude descended once again upon the royal capital, and the day of the new king's coronation arrived.
Boy, coronation really crept up on it.
Don't tell me you're nervous. After everything we survived already, stage fright should be no...
Of course,
If you say so. Just...
We've all made due arrangements. Your newfound dignity suits you well, Your Highness. Your Majesty.
By the way, saw some of them Senate fat cats hovering about, acting like they've been supporting...
Better than the alternative, no? Especially since we've got...
I hear that many are concerned about his proficiency with statecraft.
Juna will stand as moderator at the podium. His Majesty will only be asked for a few... First, the people would know how you aim to lead them. How will you respond to that, Your Majesty?
we have the power to change the world. All of us.
That's fine. The people have about had it with pompous monologues. But...
Still, there are a lot of people in the crowd who have never supported you. How are you going to respond to them?
I'll have to let my work prove my words.
You went from a nobody to the top seat in the nation.
A ruler must only stand tall.
Indeed. And we're no strangers to more.
Well, it's time to make your...
Good luck!
I'll do my best.
Well, let's go. To His Majesty, the new king!
All right, a warm welcome, please! His Majesty the new king! Your Majesty, you're so young!
Please. My king, your subjects would hear how you intend to lead them.
Relax, okay? Take it easy and use your own words.
As a ruler, I've much to learn. I cannot say what I'll accomplish. And yet, I believe the world can change by our hand. And to that end, I will face any odds.
Now, Your Majesty, a few more words. Naturally, some under your rule now supported other people in the race. How do you respond to their voices?
There will be times I let you down. I know that. Only results can prove my intent. But still, even should you oppose your king, you can always believe in your own future. I will make sure of it!
A nation where dreams and fantasies are always in reach. Will surely be a challenge.
We'll make it happen.
There you go. If you can pull that off, you'll be the finest king we've known. Well then, this is it! Your attention, please!
No lord remains for you to kneel before. Please take the crown with your own hands, my king.
Ah, long have I awaited the arrival of this day. This journey has reached its end. He came to know, but as this journey ends, I'd like you to watch over him on... 1 year has passed since the arrival of the new king.
Hey, heard the news? They're finally reopening that...
You don't say. The famous one deep in the Montario Mountain.
They've even paved a proper mountain road. And get this, their headmistress is none other than Lady Juno.
What? The songstress?
Well, she is one of the king's 6 partisans. If she managed to help save the world from Louise, I expect she knows a thing or two about magic. Sounds like they plan to fully open the magic researchers' findings to the people, too. Quite a turn from when the late Sanctifex banned it.
Makes sense to me. After the clash between His Majesty and Luis last year, everyone knows you don't really need an igniter to use magic.
And that's just today's news. It's surprise after surprise, ever since us churchfolk got the boot from the palace. Even the Royal Knights. Their leadership was bound to the church more than anything, and now he's out on his ear too. And replaced by Sir Jaime Noctul, no less. You believe that? The Royal Knights, led by a Ujif of all things. Though he's one of the 6 partisans himself. When he speaks, everyone listens. No one's about to complain.
Even Parliament now invites citizen representatives to hearings. Strange to think we'd been deaf to the voice of the people until now. It's unbelievable, compared to the days of the autocrats. How swiftly the times change, eh?
Credit where it's due. I think it's thanks to his young majesty. Remember last year's coronation? Unprecedented, that. Saw heroes of all different tribes celebrating the king's victory. Celebrating among the common folk, even. They tell me some of the younger aristocrats have taken to calling it the Great Reconciliation. It really is a tragedy, what happened to his father, the king. But considering how his sons turned out, I hope he's at peace.
Indeed. Yet the real test is still to come. The first year has seen a lot of good, but we've still got our share of problems.
Speaking of His Majesty, I've also heard some folks saying they've seen a boy wandering around these parts who looks just like him. You don't suppose?
Ah, can't be. Without his escorts? Besides, what business would a king have in this place?
Suppose you're right.
Mountains upon mountains of appeals from the people. How many days will this take to sort?
After all the trouble you took to flee politics. And somehow you're now the preeminent ladyship of your house. Such is fate.
Despite everything, this year has passed in surprising peace, hasn't it? Honestly, with the royal scepter disappearing like that, I feared more dissent.
Perhaps after Luis, they swore they could never let that happen again. Either way, more and more are dealing with conflicts calmly and openly. Promising.
It promises that I'll have an eternally cluttered desk.
Here, Your Majesty. I've brought in the next load. And there we go. Not half bad, right? Hey! Isn't the king supposed to be here?
When did he? I've said countless times not to leave unannounced.
Oh, all this decoration doesn't suit me. How would Luis and Forden put up with all this damn finery? Your Majesty? Are you here? Juna's back from her inspection.
Apologies, Stroll. I'll look for him now.
Wait! I'm coming with you!
Oh, good grief. Some things never change. Not that they should.
I'd say life has changed plenty for us. Yet somehow our captain's same as he ever was.
And then, well, I might have got a bit too fresh with them stuck-up Sanctists. But still, it was other Sanctists what stepped in to keep things peaceable. Guess me cogs turning. They lost both their Not like it excuses all of them, or makes me want to go up and shake a Sanctor's hand, but you really put...
I believe you'll come to understand them.
You know what, lad? You're all right. You ever need...
I should have known you'd be wandering around without your escorts again. How is it? If you told them you're the king, sorry you ended up coming all this way. Maria's actually out on an errand right now.
And I suppose I'll wait until she comes back.
You sure? That girl always ends up on detour. Either way, best keep your head down. You know what happens when you're too obvious about this. Sooner or later, the Lady Captain of the Royal Guard...
Oh, there you are! I knew we'd find you here, for crying out loud!
Phew. So you were here.
Speak of the devil.
Let us return, Your Majesty. And I thought I had informed you that Juna would be back from her expedition today.
I have a few stops left in the city, though.
You do know I practically sprinted out the gates to find you. 'Tis settled. I shall come with you on every excursion.
Not dressed like that, you won't. You know how we like snooping around, inconspicuously.
Point taken.
He'll be fine. His Majesty is not about to full prep. Right, Your Majesty. If you see Maria about, do slow down for a chat. She'll be shattered if she finds out she just missed you.
Fine. Now, Your Majesty, once your business here...
All right.
Let's go. Eh?
Come now. Of course. And so... Well... This I vow.
What do you want to do?
You know...
Pleasure to see you.
But...
Hey. Yes. Now that you mention it. Thank you.
Yo! Hey! But... yeah. Thank you.
Oh. Just... True. However...
Now that you mention it...
Yes. We shall.
All right, then.
Well, I sure don't want to go back to the old...
Oh, very nice.
Boy, there! Oh... Say there.
All right, then.
Say there.
Lovely, that.
That's something.
So...
But of course. Then again, brilliant.
Lovely, that.
All right, then.
Amazing.
Hi there.
All right.
hold on.
See you soon, I hope. Say there.
Hey. Even so. Hey. Thank you.
That's...
No. Hey. That's why.
Say there.
All right then.
Wonderful. Grand, isn't it?
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Yeah?
Aha!
About that.
Oh. Perhaps. Indeed.
That's...
That's... However...
All right now.
My king.
In that case.
Gosh. Well. So... Speaking of which...
Now we're talking.
Yeah. Hey! Hey! Magic.
All right then.
Dear me. Ain't this a pickle?
Say,
But...
yet. Speaking of... Greetings.
Well...
In truth... Alas... reason is. Now that you mention it. Very well. I do believe. Because...
All right, then.
Wonderful. Ain't this a pickle?
Say that.
So? That reminds me.
But...
Oh. Oh, right. I should call you Your Majesty. Even through all that mess, everyone's really been working hard.
Am I keeping my promise properly from back?
Yes, you beat the villain, and now the city's...
That's good.
Don't worry. I'll try to do... I want to help everyone understand that the world could be a... Miss Fabian's fed so many hungry people. Some of those people even said they found their place there. If we can all change together for the better like that. And I want to help with something too. I want...
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
Yeah. Thank you, Your Majesty.
We should be the ones thanking her. Feels like...
Everyone!
Long time no see. How have you been?
As we find ourselves afield, I thought I might visit Alsace myself.
Hold on a tick. Those people there? Surely not.
Naturally, we're drawing attention. We didn't all have to go at once.
Needn't fuss, old thing. It's been too long since we were all together again anyway.
Lady Tuna, did she really come all this way in a runner? Would have asked His Majesty to pop...
The unmitigated nerve.
Oh, it's fine. I wanted to take in our country as it is. It's definitely a little rougher outside the capital's walls. There's still traces of Melic...
We're sending soldiers out for every incident we can. But it's not...
I guess it's obvious. But...
A lesson I learned last year. In the end, I was blind to a great...
A year ago, I would have just said we could fly over ourselves.
Of course not. We specifically put precautions in...
Yet it has only been 1 year. We cannot be too complacent too soon.
Oh, there he is! Over there! See? I told you, that's His Majesty, innit?
Might have been a bit too obvious.
Oi there, Your Majesty!
You dare hoy the king? You swine!
Steady on, Hulkenberg, calm. You needn't draw steel on the poor fellow. We're the ones who indulged in this little day trip.
Your Majesty, thanks for all you do, really. Have to say, my life's a lot easier now.
There's more work to do every day. But we're in this together. We believe in you.
Everyone's so supportive.
Rather. It's the sort of thing to get a...
We really did just leg it up and down the country slaying dragons, eh?
They were dangerous times. But exciting ones too.
When we fought to appease the dragon god, I had no idea we would have to face another 4 dragons.
Nor I. Never thought the day would come when I'd be hailed as a dragon slayer. Huh. Life is full of surprises.
Right.
It was a hard road, but we did have fun together, didn't we?
Looks like we're drawing a crowd. Time to get back to work.
Indeed. A veritable mountain of tasks awaits us, and I will see it crested.
And not long after, the new year dawned.
Journey? Are you really planning on leaving?
There's more I have to see. With my own eyes.
You want to know what's going on in the world, huh?
Sounds like fun, but daily jaunt down to the slum. You're a king now, lad. You've got the people's expectations on your shoulders. It's all right to just...
I want to do what I can for the people.
Come on, this is no time for jokes.
Ever the fearless gadabout, eh? Magla and the humans make a fine barometer for the anxiety still swirling in the country. So you go out, if people can't face their anxieties, they can't keep... So you want to get a better grasp of it all.
Right.
If that was your plan...
Sounds like a fine idea to me. A proper spot of fun this... Well, since I'm the ballet court engineer, I've no choice but to come along. And why, you're the Dragon Slayer King, Bane of Monsters. Yes, here begins our quest anew. Let us sally forth upon our...
Sire, you've really got to stop chasing these ideas all on your own.
Once again, sire, I've asked you countless times to give word.
Nurse, don't tell me you...
Saved us a bit of time, eh? Though, hello, what's this?
For my part, I believe 'tis unrealistic.
Oh, so...
Hulkenberg and I talked it over. We decided that if you insist on going, we'd rather...
Are you sure about this?
I was thinking back to our last fight with Luis. So many people supported us.
They were supporting us because we were actively fighting a monster. In the end, people make choices even if decided justly and supported by prosperity.
Right. I'm not opposed to the idea of getting out into the world again.
Still, this early into the new year...
Bit of a smaller party than we last set out with, huh?
Okay, but can we really afford to have both our jet...
'Tis natural course for the royal guard to accompany the king.
We'll make it work. Got to learn to trust others and delegate, right? We'll just have...
Thank you.
You once heard my voice and answered a query in kind. Is fantasy a timeless question? So long as life, but he will find his. Of that I am. That was the true purpose of my royal magic, you know. To seek and obtain guidance from, and it was you who answered the call. Armed with your hope, armed, you have my sincerest thanks.
Feels familiar. It's been far too long.
Aye, the wind feels an echo of days past.
Unusually poetic for you.
They're awful, aren't they? They would have left us behind.
Well, I'm not certain we're in a position to talk, having followed straight after, saying we could just teleport back.
Well, hey, we figured the kids might want to change your scenery, like.
Wow! Amazing!
Poetic indeed. That the scepter's absence restored order to Magla, and even greenery to the sands.
I'll say, I definitely like this view better.
Let's go.